And there we go. Oh, and there we go. This is my first live stream. Uh, my name is Joe Mayamahota. Uh, man, I'm a personal trainer. I've been a personal trainer for 8 years. I know a lot about fitness. I know a little about a lot of different things in fitness. So if you are looking to whether get in shape, lose fat, gain 10 pounds, lose 10 pounds, gain 20 pounds, lose 20 pounds, those are things that I specialize in. I'm not a bodybuilder. I don't specialize in bodybuilding kinds of training, but I specialize in weight training, kettlebell training, high intensity workouts, and boot camps. That's what I like to do, and I hope these Q&A questions might be able to help you. Okay, so question 1. How do I get started if I want to lose weight, but I don't know where to begin? This question, what I would recommend for you is you start real slow. By real slow, I mean you start by drinking more water than you usually do and walking. I'd say like walking 30 minutes a day. You start with 10 minutes a day, move up to 20, get to 30. Once you start getting more comfortable with yourself, you're more hydrated, you'll start feeling better. You're flushing out all of the food that you've been eating that you may not want in your intestines anymore. And you're getting your blood flowing by just walking. It's the simplest way to get started. What's more important for weight loss, diet or exercise? It depends on where you're starting. How is your diet currently? Are you eating like processed foods? Are you eating fast food more than once a week in general? Exercise is very important, but exercise can mean many different things, whether you're weight training, going on walks, or going on outdoor adventures. So I would say they're both equally the same. But whatever's easiest for you to start with, whether that be diet or exercise, do that first. If you feel like just reducing by one meal a day and lowering your calorie intake will help you, do that. But if you feel like starting at the gym is the right thing for you to do first, go do that first. And then take it one step at a time. This is not a rush. You're going to reach your goal regardless. How long should I work out if I want to gain muscle? If we're talking about the time frame in the gym, it's more about the intensity and consistency rather than how long you're in the gym. For some people, I know guys that like to be in the gym, guys and girls that like to be in the gym 3 to 4 hours a day, and they just enjoy it. It's their community. They don't go out to the bars, they go to the gym. Now, if you're someone who's in a rush and you really need to just hit it fast in and out, you can hit a proficient workout within 45 minutes 4 times a week and really get in great shape doing that. So I would recommend aim to be in there depending on where you're starting. If you're just starting out, I would say 45 minutes twice a week, do an upper body and a lower body split. How do I avoid a weight loss plateau? By changing your program, whether it be your nutrition and you add extra calories, clean calories for that day, such as extra, I don't know if you're eating brown rice, you add an extra cup of brown rice in there for the day, it might boost your metabolism a little bit more, and it might trick your body or even just your mind and your psychology behind it. Another way to avoid a plateau would be you change your workout program slightly by either adding a high intensity cardio session, whether it be 8 minutes of 30 seconds high intensity and 30 seconds low intensity, meaning if you're on a spin bike, you go all out, heavy breathing, very fast pace for 30 seconds, and then you go 30 seconds at a very slow pace. That's a good way to avoid a weight loss plateau, and you can apply that to any different method of training, whether it be weight training, cardio, or your nutrition. What supplements should I take if I'm new to working out? Don't take any supplements if you're new to working out. I want you to start working out first, get used to doing that. But then once you get a few months in, I don't know the recommended time frame scientifically or anything for how long you should be in there before you take a supplement, but the most basic supplements I would recommend taking is a multivitamin, a fish oil, a creatine, and a glutamine. And that would be 5 grams of creatine a day, 5 grams of glutamine a day. Your multivitamin, you can just get a simple multivitamin from Walmart if you'd like. And for the fish oil, I'd recommend a liquid. Now, if you don't want to take fish oil, I'm recommending this for your joints. You can take glucosamine with chondroitin glucosamine chondroitin with MSM. That's very good for your joints. How important is rest and recovery? It's very important. Depending on what kind of person you are, will show how much sleep you need. Someone like me, I need extra sleep. I'll be sleeping 9-10 hours sometimes, depending on how hard I'm training. If I feel like going really hard, I will require more training and I'm eating more food, so I will require more sleep. Now, if I'm really not working out much, if I'm only doing, say, 2 to 4 times a week, if I'm in that kind of period, resting my joints and recovering more, I'll only need about I'll need 6 hours of sleep a night maximum. What is your approach to nutrition for someone who wants to gain muscle? More protein. It's so simple. More protein. Like, you really just want to up the protein intake. I don't want to make fitness complicated for you. I'm not going to tell you to do carb cycling yet. I'm not going to tell you to do ketogenic diet. I don't really care, but the most simple thing is just to up your protein by 10 to 20 grams per week, but don't really need to go over 2 times your body weight. So if I'm 170 pounds, you go to 340 grams a day. Might be a little bit too much. So you can go to maybe 1 gram per pound of body weight. Don't do it per kilogram. That'll be too little if you're training hard. Now, if we're talking about people that aren't training, that is not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about people that are working out a lot. You'll want to eat at least 1 gram per pound of body weight and then just go up from there. But like I said, you don't really need to go over 2 grams per pound of body weight. I don't know the science behind it, but what I do know is once I went over that, it wasn't really efficient for me. How do you stay motivated when progress slows down? It's simple. It's your goal. Do you want to get in shape or not? So if you really, really desire to get in shape, the shape that you want, because in shape to people is different. In shape to one of my friends might be Olympia status. In shape to someone over here might be 155 pounds lean and flexible. You might want to be able to do a split. So when your progress slows down, just remember what your goal is, because everything takes time. I know it's a pain in the ass to say that. No one wants to hear that. I don't want to hear that. I'm so impatient. Stay motivated when progress slows down. Honestly, man, watch videos that will motivate you. Watch videos, people speaking. I don't know if you like motivational speakers like Jocko Willink or David Goggins. Watch them. Anything that motivates you, or just look at the goal that you desire. Is there like a picture of a beach body that you really want? Screenshot it and look at it all the time, and then you'll see, I really want this. And you might even train harder and then break through that plateau. Because that's the same thing as a plateau, is when your progress slows down. That's basically the definition. You just hit a wall. It feels like you hit a wall. Maybe the mirror isn't looking different towards you, or your scale isn't altering whatever you're measuring. Just do what motivates you. You know you best. I don't know you well. So what you want to do is find what motivates you best. I used to just watch videos of Lee Priest and Ronnie Coleman all the time. Now I'll watch something more along the lines of, man, I just see the people in the gym now, and they're pretty motivational. If they're real jacked, they're in there getting it, turning up, and then I show up. It's like 4 a.m. We're getting our workout in, and befriend those people. Don't stalk them. Befriend them, and don't be weird to them. Just be nice to them, and maybe they'll show you how to break through that plateau. Maybe you just need to connect yourself with that energy, and that energy could be someone else. to motivate you as well. It could be a friend or a training partner. But if you're training alone, man, YouTube's your best friend. All right, that's our first Q&A. My name's Joe Miyamahota. This is my first Q&A. I'm not a medical professional. None of this is medical advice. I'm trying to just make fitness simple. All I want to do is just make fitness simple because it's something I enjoy. And many people have discouraged me from doing it because they make it so complicated and make you feel like you need to be a doctor to be a personal trainer. I just like to lift weights, throw shit around, and eat a lot of protein, fruit. All right, thank you for watching.